The anime begins by introducing us to Naoya Mukai, who shares how he confessed his feelings to his childhood best friend, Saki, every month during elementary school. Finally, in high school, she agrees to be his girlfriend, making him very happy. However, their initial interactions are somewhat awkward, as our intense hero, Naoya, isn't always sure how to react to this newfound relationship. After dinner, Saki bids goodbye and heads to the school club, while Naoya goes up to the school roof. There, he meets a girl named Nagisa Minace, who confesses her love for him and reveals that she had been preparing for this moment for 3 months. Naoya is moved by Nagisa's attractiveness and the effort she put into confessing, but he doesn't want to reject her outright and also doesn't want to betray his current partner, Saki. So, he proposes to Saki to go out with both Nagisa and her, seeking her permission. Initially, Saki is taken aback, not knowing how to respond, but she eventually accepts the proposal. Seriously considering the situation, they all go on a date as a trio, with Saki having no idea about Nagisa's intentions. After the outing, Saki requests more time to think about dating both of them, leading to a heated argument. Despite the disagreement, no one is able to convince Saki otherwise, but she decides to give it a try. The three of them decide to live together to give Saki a chance to know Naoya better. Naoya returns home with Saki and Nagisa, and they have lunch together. Naoya is trying to recover from the days of lack of sleep while attempting to reconcile with Saki and Nagisa. After some time, the girls decide that they want to get along better, and they propose playing video games together. Saki suggests this, even though she admits she's not very good at playing, making everyone feel more comfortable because it shows her imperfections. Before finishing the gaming session, they decide to watch videos to improve their skills. While browsing, they stumble upon a video thumbnail featuring a famous influencer called Rika. In the thumbnail, Rika is seen wearing the same school uniform as the protagonists, although they ignore it at the time. The next day, while hiding in the gym storage room during lunch, they are surprised by the arrival of a blonde girl with green eyes. She questions whether they are in a relationship, and Naoya can't help but confess the truth. The girl starts playing with them and blackmails them, threatening to reveal their relationship to the whole world. Interestingly, no one realizes the resemblance between the girl and Rika. However, when the girl mentions having a lot of money, Nagisa puts the pieces together and realizes that she is a mimicry of the girl they are talking to, Rika. She is surprised and can't hide the fact that it's her, remembering her past three-way relationship with Naoya. Rika agrees not to tell anyone but ends the chapter with a big surprise by deciding that she will become Naoya's girlfriend. Naoya quickly rejects her out of love for Saki and Nagisa, which infuriates Rika, leaving her unable to accept the rejection from someone she views as lower for going out with two people. For this reason, she decides to make Naoya fall in love with her, even if he doesn't want to. Unbeknownst to the protagonists, Rika starts following them and camps outside Naoya's house, vowing not to leave until she conquers him. Naoya insists that she should leave, but she refuses to budge. To make Naoya like her more, Saki and Nagisa take matters into their own hands and do everything they can to achieve it. Rika spends a challenging first night camping outside but uses her money to buy all kinds of camping equipment, allowing her to withstand the cold until dawn when her supplies arrive. On that day, Saki and Nagisa try various attempts to throw Rika out of the camping trip, but all their efforts fail as Rika remains resolute. Rika is determined to make Naoya fall in love with her, and the two girls realize they need to take action to prevent that from happening. During a moment when Rika leaves her tent alone to ask about the camping implements, a truck with her belongings arrives, and Naoya helps her with the situation, making the truck leave before Rika can retrieve her stuff. This leaves Rika frustrated, but she refuses to give up. Later, during a heated discussion with her upset father, Rich, Naoya regrets inadvertently revealing this secret but stands by her side, defending her against her father's criticism. Following this heroic act by Rika, Naoya begins to feel genuine affection for her, causing concern among Saki and Nagisa. They form an alliance to do everything they can to prevent Naoya from falling in love with Rika. Nagisa's mother is surprised to learn that she hasn't yet made any significant progress with Naoya. In an effort to help her, Nagisa's mother lends her a bunny cosplay outfit. Nagisa presents herself in the bunny cosplay, surprising Naoya. However, Naoya ultimately decides not to proceed with anything intimate due to a promise he made earlier about not doing anything with either of them. Despite this, nobody discovers the costume. As the story progresses, tensions rise as the three girls vie for Naoya's affections, leading to comedic and emotional moments that further develop the dynamics between the characters. Naoya confesses to his two girlfriends, Saki and Nagisa, about Rika's advances, leading to a competition for his affections. To avoid giving Rika a chance to get closer, Saki decides to stick with Naoya all day long, even during classes. Saki tells Naoya that Rika is simply in heat and not actually in love with him, trying to protect him from getting hurt. Naoya decides to ask Rika for forgiveness for misinterpreting her feelings, but she takes him hostage again. Rika denies being in heat and claims to have had a cold all along, keeping her feelings a secret. Despite being rejected by Naoya, Rika doesn't give up and eventually confesses her love to him, surprising everyone. Saki kisses Naoya during a discussion, leaving him shocked. Naoya's girlfriends notice his depression and decide to support him, suggesting a trip to the hot springs to take his mind off things. As the trip progresses, the girls are aware of the possibility of a kiss between Naoya and one of them. They embark on their journey, arriving at a secluded place where they can freely explore their love triangle without anyone knowing them. Despite being in an unfamiliar environment, all eyes are focused on them as they make their way to the hotel. The story continues with Naoya being in the pool with Shino, a new girl they bumped into, where she takes advantage of the moment to confront him about her feelings for him. She believes that Naoya should be with her, and the discussion becomes intense, leading to a compromising position. Unbeknownst to them, Nagisa arrives unexpectedly and takes photos, seemingly to blackmail them. Nagisa and Saki confront Naoya, accusing him of questionable behavior in the women's bathroom. However, after realizing that nothing inappropriate was happening, they leave the situation. Nagisa shares her past with Saki, revealing that she saw him confessing to her when they were in school. She was touched by the sincerity of his feelings and developed an interest in him since elementary school. Nagisa wanted to attend the same high school as Naoya and even made efforts to improve herself to win his heart. Despite her clumsiness, she worked hard to learn to cook, improve her physique, and buy the things she desired. After telling her story, Nagisa realizes that Naoya had been listening to everything. After this emotional revelation, Nagisa runs away due to the shame she feels, and they decide to run after her. Naoya catches up with her and confesses that he loves all of them equally and wants to be by their side. The chapter ends with a scene where the protagonists are enjoying school. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more anime videos.